Now let's turn to some of the issues found in the Scriptures. A listener from Tonawanda, New York, has a question concerning the Olivet Discourse. This discussion that Christ had with his disciples can be found in Matthew's Gospel, chapters 24 and 25. In the discourse, Jesus talks about the Great Tribulation, his second coming, and signs of the times. So her question is, does not the Olivet Discourse indicate that Christ's return would be during or after the tribulation as it relates to the church and the rapture?
To begin with, let me say this again, and I'll be through with this question, that the Olivet Discourse is not discussing the church at all. If you read it very carefully, you will notice that the disciples came to the Lord Jesus with 3 questions. Those 3 questions were related to the age in which they were living, related to the coming of Christ to establish his kingdom here upon the earth. By this time they discovered he was not going to establish it at that time, and later on, even after his resurrection, they asked the question, will you establish the kingdom at this time? And he says, it's not for you to know times and seasons. I got something else I'm going to do now. Call a people out of the world into the church. But he didn't tell them all of that. That was given to them as they moved along to the day of Pentecost. And the day of Pentecost was as much a surprise to those apostles as it was to anyone else that was present there that day. So that the Olivet Discourse has no reference to the church. You can't use the things that are said there and say they're signs that he's coming for the church, because it has no reference to that at all.